What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to an episode of WNN, your source for the music and music production news. Sadly, it's going to be a little more focused on music news today. There's not a lot going on in the music production world lately for some reason. A lot of sales and stuff like that, but I'm not a marketer, so we're not going to talk about sales on this channel. You can go find them if you want to. One of those other channels that does the same exact thing I do. We got some really dumb and weird stories today. Drake dropping 100 gigs of nonsense. There's some new plugins. None of them you've heard of. There's Kanye West being addicted to NITROUS. Like I said, weird stories. Weird. So I guess we're going to start off with this Drake thing. You probably never heard of him before this, but he recently beefed with this guy named Kendrick Lamar. One of the things he's been accused of is being a PDF. So about 8 months ago or so, he was streaming on Kick for some reason. So this is a stream with like 90,000 people watching at least, probably more than that even. At the end of the stream, he decides to have them raid this girl named Snow, who was basically someone with only around like 50 viewers at the time. And it's recently come out that she was doing some really weird shit. Not only did he send over 90,000 plus viewers to her, but he also sent over a bunch of streaming equipment. So it's clearly not just some random person, or if it is, he's doing a lot for this random person. One thing that these streamers will do on Kick is go on Omegle, a place where you match up with a random person and you video chat essentially. A lot of times you get shown dicks and stuff like that without your consent. Sometimes there are actual people on there, believe it or not. But sadly, the other people on there apparently are just trying to record you without consent, lie to you about whether or not they're recording you, and trick you into showing nudes, etc. Believe it or not, you probably won't believe this. You won't believe who popped up in the video. No, it wasn't Drake. It was the girl that he sent all that equipment and viewership to. Now, how much of a coincidence is too much of a coincidence? First of all, I want to say some of these people are such fucking creeps. I hope nothing but the worst happens to them. I'm not usually one to like morally grandstand like that, but this is...
blatantly lie and say that they're not live streaming.
Oh, hey girl, you are so
pretty.
I feel like you and I can solidify this friendship and flash each other. What do you think?
He's streaming.
No, I wouldn't get you to flash.
All right, let's solidify this friendship and show each other our tits. Are you streaming? Nah. That guy Drake, he sent me a bunch of stuff to stream. He's only sent me 90,000 plus viewers, and I'm only live right now, but nah, I'm not streaming. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. Now show me your tits.
Hey girl, you are so pretty. How old are you?
Thank you.
It wasn't just once. Oh my God. Okay. She's 18. Oh, it's legal. It's legal. Just barely, though. Just barely. Super close.
18.
Oh, you're so pretty. Do you want to flash each other our boobs? Hey girl, you are so pretty. I love me.
Hey, you're so pretty. Do you want to flash me? You want to flash each other? That should be alarm bells ringing off in your head. Obviously, not everyone's going to catch that, though.
Like, what size are your boobs?
42 double D.
I've never seen that. Can I see it visually?
Bro, this happens so many times. This is crazy. I mean, it's possible that Drake didn't know about this. Maybe she's just a shitty person and Drake's a saint. And he just, he happened to know somebody who was a bad person. I mean, you can't just blame everyone for every association they have. You don't really know. But how much of a coincidence is too much of a coincidence, right? Like, he went pretty far out of his way to promote this person and send them equipment, yet this is what they're doing ever since then. It is possible he had no idea, though. I will say that, okay? It is possible. But it's also possible that they're both creeps.
You see us jiggle?
No, but
Why? Can I see you doing jumping jacks, but with your shirt off and no bra?
Bro, what a fucking creep, dude. She's creepier than a lot of men. Nah, okay, maybe she's creepier than some men, I'll say.
oh, you're so beautiful.
You too. Should we show each other? You can just...
Bro, I feel sorry for the people that fall for this because, like, it's a little transparent, right? Okay, when you meet someone and the first thing they say to you is, or one of the first things they say to you is, you're so pretty. And then the next thing they say to you is, you want to show each other our tits? While you're on some sort of digital service like this, like I said, alarm bells should be going off in your head.
I feel like we could build a strong friendship if we flash each other. Are you guys friends?
Yeah.
Bro, this is so weird, dude. We could build a strong friendship if we flash each other our tits. This lady's a fucking weirdo, dude. I feel like you rarely see women act this way. At least I rarely do. So this is kind of shocking. Like, I feel like you're more likely to see a man do this kind of shit. Honestly, I kind of hope a meteor just crashes into this lady's house and doesn't kill her. So I don't think there's a clip of like Drake taking part in that, but it has a lot of people talking about how much of a coincidence is too much of a coincidence, and I could see it. It is possible that he had no idea too, but he does seem to know her decently. So, hey, make of that whatever you will, guys. Now, one of the interesting things about this was a viral clip on TikTok a little bit before this video came out, I believe. Ever since this, he dropped this 100 gigs thing, which is like, it has a bunch of like useless video shit of him, like boring shit, him recording music in the studio, all the shit that you don't really care about and you don't want to see as a fan, unless you're like a super fan. And even then, the most delusional Drake fan's probably going to fall asleep to this shit. There was a few songs in there. Over 90 gigs of it is just useless video footage, just behind the scenes shit. And it's had a lot of people talking about how this is probably a distraction to distract away from the To Catch a Kick Predator shit. Now, do we know for sure that that's the case? No. Another theory is that he dropped this to try to step on Kendrick Lamar's release, which was rumored to be on August 8th. It was probably false information that was fed to him. Either thing is totally possible. How much of a coincidence is too much of a coincidence? In our next story, we got another plugin. I shouldn't say another. We haven't really had many lately, at least not since the last episode. You may have heard of the company named Air. They've released Sub-Factory-based synth, which is essentially a sub-factory-based synth. It's both for plugin and MPC formats. It features dual wavetable engines and a third sample-based engine, quite a bit for some sort of sub-plugin. It sounds like a synth, basically, to me at this point. It's got filters and envelopes, modulation, effects, presets, etc. So it's for Windows and Mac and also MPC standalone. Now, the interesting thing about this, they put so many features in it that they can justify, well, at least to themselves, they can justify charging $79.99, which is kind of a lot for a sub synth, I would say. But the intro price is $39.99, so that's not as bad. Personally, can't say I give a shit. I mean, we already got plenty of plugins like this. If you're on a PC, if you're on an MPC, you might want this. All right, onward with more dumb celebrity news. You may have heard of this person named Corey Feldman before. He is a grown man who was once a child who starred in 80s films such as The Goonies and Stand By Me. He's now 53 and not a child, and he's been putting out music for years, and it's always been so fucking terrible. Like some of the worst music you could imagine. And it never gets better. I'm not sure why. I don't know what is wrong with him. Either way, the recent controversy he is facing is he's playing guitar on stage, and a lot of people are accusing him of faking. I don't know anything about it. Let's just go watch the clip and have some opinions. Oh, I forgot to mention this. This guy is like heavily obsessed with Michael Jackson. He tries to rip off Michael Jackson constantly in his music in like the worst way possible. This is like the end of one of those solos where one of those dudes that's shredding and they start to just like play like really noisy notes that are just like out of key. Yeah, he's doing that, except he's just starting off. He's just starting off doing that at the beginning of his solo. He thinks it's absolute fire. Okay, I'm kind of sorry for this stray, but he kind of looks like the vocalist in Metalocalypse. You could probably do some sort of case study on child actors here, like probably some like delusions of grandeur or something like that. I'd assume that's one of the effects this has on your mental capacity, because he thinks he's fucking killing it right now. I don't know if he's high. Like he may just be high on life, but not in a good way. Okay, I'm just going to say what we're all thinking. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out that Corey Feldman is actually an alien pretending to be a human. And it's not just because of his extremely poor understanding of art. It's because his head looks like an oversized mask placed over someone's actual head. Basically, he's been accused of faking this, which is really funny because it's so fucking terrible. I don't even know why you would accuse him of that. I'm assuming he's just like not really fretting it very well since it's so high up there. What is this guy in the background doing? That has to be the drummer, right? Because he's not wearing a shirt. Jesus Christ, that was a rough watch. I could see why people might think that was fake, but it's also insane to even say that because like the audio that we just heard was so fucking bad. Horrible playing, probably not faking. In our next story, we have a hardware synthesizer that honestly, when I first saw it, I thought for sure it was a plugin with a shitty vintage UI. So it's called Vibes, first of all. Amazing name. Never seen a name like that ever on a synthesizer or any sort of product, really. Usually Vibes, Drip, totally original names. Okay, so it's part synthesizer, part digital audio mixer. Yeah, interesting combination there. So just when you thought, hey, I've never seen a hardware synth named Vibes, well, think again. So it's a true stereophonic digital synth with 24 stereo voices. Don't get too excited about it because I'm gonna let you in a little secret here. It's like $2,000 fucking dollars. It's got a powerful XVA engine, full audio mixer, improved clip launcher. So knowing that this is a hardware synthesizer kind of makes it a little more interesting. I'm not really going to trust this design though. This design honestly looks like shit to me. Like, what are they thinking putting that vibes in blue or purple there? I don't know. I'm color deficit for those of you who don't know. Either way, the color scheme of this thing is all fucked up. It really looks like they didn't give a shit, or they have like really odd tastes that do not align with mine. And it has a drum engine and a new resonator oscillator. They're calling it a new class of synthesizer. I really want to see somebody review this, because to me this looks like shit. Like, this looks like absolute shit to me, but maybe it's not, you know? Maybe it's just some odd design choices and I just don't get it. Let's find the video. Is there a video? Audio demo. There's only an audio demo coming soon. Are you fucking shitting me? Okay, well, that's just proof that they rushed this thing out the door, right? I mean, no audio demo. You're releasing a $2,000+ hardware synthesizer, and you couldn't be fucked to record audio demos for it. I was expecting a video at the very least. Audio demos, you couldn't do audio demos. You can drop the product, but you can't do audio demos. You can't even try to sell it to us. You just want to put in the least amount of effort, huh? I don't know. Don't really get it, personally. So apparently this was something that was showcased at Super Booth 2023. Okay, what the hell is going on? This is not the right synthesizer. Is this like one of those videos like mine where it talks about a bunch of different stuff in the video, but the title's not always reflective of the first thing you see in the video? Because I'm really confused right now. That's a baby audio synth right there. This is really confusing. Why is there just a random ad, if you will, without stating that it is an ad? So they might actually be breaking some sort of FTC guideline here. I mean, maybe if they didn't accept money for it, but if that's the case, why the fuck are you putting a random ad in here? Bro, Synth Anatomy, I've read a lot of articles from them. Like, they're usually pretty good. Like, I'm really confused about this. This is really confusing to me. And just to show you here, that it says Mayer Vibes, VA, Wavetable Synthesizer. Like, this is not baby audio. I don't know what the hell they're doing here. Did they upload the wrong video? I don't fucking know. Let's watch a little more. Bro, how much did they get? What the fuck? Another ad. This is fucked up, dude. This is fucked up. All right. So, okay. Breaking FTC guidelines here, I'm assuming, unless they didn't receive any money for this. Shame on you.
With lesser controls, or
also hire me because I will fix your fucking audio that's only playing out of the left fucking speaker. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm sorry I keep pausing, but like, how do you own some sort of synth blog that's like really consistent in terms of like putting up written content on like new things, yet your YouTube channel is in this horrible state? Doesn't sound bad, but I'm not quite vibing either. I don't know. Don't know what to think of it, guys. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Ali James Lab releases the SY4X SYNCUSSION plugin. Apparently it's an emulation of the SY1 drum synthesizer. They state that it replicates the original analog circuitry. When did they not say that though? Really? When did they not say that? So apparently they expanded upon the original two. So essentially you have 4 independent SY1 modules all put together, allowing you to make drum kits. And there's also a berserk mode, which sounds exciting. We need more of that, honestly, in plugin culture these days. Give me a mysterious weird button. That's what I want. I want more of that. I want randomized buttons and I want mysterious weird buttons. Really modeled it after the old thing, huh? Maybe it's just because I'm not like that much of an old head. I'm like a mid-age head. I'm not super into like these vintage UIs. I don't know. It's just not inspiring, at least to me. I need some animated UIs, really. That's why I like animated UIs, cartoony even if possible. Also features a key mode, and there's also something known as analog madness. You may ask, what the hell is analog madness? I don't know what the fuck it is. They just listed it there as if I'm supposed to know. No idea what that is. But the berserk mode, that's exciting. The details look pretty fucking nerdy, so I'm not even gonna fucking jump into that. Check it out if you want to. Berserk mode. That's what I'm excited about. Berserk mode. Okay. An optional mode called Berserk will turn the whole unit into a nastier beast. Why not just make the whole thing a nastier beast to begin with? I don't know. Choose between a pre-filter asymmetrical clipping stage or a post-filter crusher stage. Is that really all we're getting from Berserk? Both Berserk types are tamed by a stability parameter. This mode can be automated. Use it for subtle crunch or go full Berserk. Okay, hold on. Is there like a demo of this out there? Nope. Of course. No demo. No demo. We got Vision 4X only. That's the only thing that really pops up here. Yeah. Sound demos coming up. You know, we need to have a talk with some of these companies, man. If your product can be benefited by a demo, do not release your product without a demo, okay? Do you like making less money? Do you like making less money? What is wrong with you? My other theory here is the products are so bad that they're hoping that by not having demos, they will get more sales by having the mysterious factor than they would by showing an actual demo. Now, that last thing we showcased wasn't that bad, so I don't know if that's what they're going for, and I don't think this thing is that bad either, but it just makes me wonder, why do that, right? Coming soon, SY4X SYNCUSSION manual. Coming soon, no manual, no demo. Well, at least this isn't going to affect White Sea Studio, am I right? To be fair, I don't read manuals either, but I usually figure out how to use it before I fucking record a video. Okay, in our next story, Kanye West is allegedly addicted to nitrous oxide. Now, this may not sound like a big deal to you unless you know a lot about nitrous oxide and how badly it can fuck with you and your life. Shit, I haven't uploaded in 3 days because I've been busy huffing nitrous with Kanye. Okay, so nitrous oxide, you get it at the dentist office when they want it, when you ask them to knock you out. Typically, it gives you euphoria, relaxation, hallucinogenic state. God, this is so fucking weird. Okay, Kanye's former chief of staff, Milo Yiannopoulos, yes, that Milo Yiannopoulos has alleged that Ye's former dentist has conspired to get the rapper addicted to nitrous oxide. Okay, so first off, Milo Yiannopoulos, famous alt-right person, I believe. He's not a good guy. He is not a good guy, but it seems like he may be doing the right thing here. I don't know if this is true. There is some evidence. So recently on Twitter, he posted about why Kanye is not able to release new music anymore. So essentially, he said that because of his addiction to nitrous oxide through this dentist, he is not able to release music or clothing anymore. Kanye West has released music recently, but it doesn't appear to be good. Now, Milo has claimed that he's been fed this drug in order to diminish his mental faculties and so that they can extract millions of dollars from him while taking upwards of $50K every month. He actually posted an affidavit that he filed to the California Dental Board. And believe it or not, you may remember a while back, Kanye got those titanium teeth. You wouldn't believe who installed those teeth. You would not believe it. It wasn't Milo Yiannopoulos, the fucking dentist with the nitrous oxide. It's all coming together now. It's all coming together now. I'm seeing things. I'm not hallucinating though. I'm not taking nitrous oxide. I am seeing things though. I'm seeing things I was not seeing before. I'm seeing so clearly right now. So he actually has claimed that this guy charges rappers and cartel bosses for natural stones, but puts vastly cheaper lab-grown diamonds in their mouths instead. So apparently that's what happened to Kanye, which makes a lot of sense because that titanium grill looked like shit. What is happening to this guy, man? It's really sad. It's really sad. So here's what Milo said. I hate that we are citing Milo. Like, this is so fucking weird that we're citing Milo Yiannopoulos in one of my videos. I hate this so much, but whatever. Earlier this year, I uncovered the fraud and intervened. Ye was hooked on nitrous, blew up our relationship on purpose by proposing something he knew I'd have to resign over because I had told him so. The resurrection of his longtime idol fantasy of making porn. So this is making a lot of sense because I don't think that porn on his website ever dropped. So that was just like if this is true, if what he's saying is true, that was a false claim in order to get him to have to resign. Then he talks about the dentist here. He put fake diamonds in his mouth. He suspects he did for Lil Yachty also. And he's saying that he filed a complaint with the California Dental Board. So one of the junior staff confessed that they had seen Connolly, the dentist, hauling 4 large surgical tanks of nitrous oxide into Bianca's apartment. And the legal document states that as many as 5 Yeezy employees are said to have been sufficiently worried as to have taken photographs of the home nitrous installation. So Connolly, the dentist, has stated that the canisters were empty. He's just giving empty canisters to him at his house. Yeah, there's nothing weird about that at all. Totally not suspicious. Well, guys, pack it up. He said they're empty. We got nothing else here. The empty nitrous tanks, just delivering them to their house. Nothing weird going on. And obviously the dentist is saying that, you know, he's making this up and he's just trying to gain attention and damage the dentist's reputation, which is interesting because I don't think too many people outside of rappers really know who this dentist is. But yeah, that's the story there, guys. It's actually a little bit concerning because if it's pure nitrous oxide, that shit can damage your brain. Usually at a dental office, they will water it down or oxygenize it down. They put oxygen in it to make it not as bad for you. You know, this guy's kind of it seems he's Allegedly, he's a shady dentist, so I would not put it past him to have some shady nitrous. Either way, nitrous oxide's bad. Do some heroin, guys. Okay, guys, that is it for this episode of WNN, your source for the music production news. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet, because you got to like and subscribe. And if you press the like button on this video, I promise to give you as many syncussions as you want, which is not this plugin. I'm not talking about the plug. I'm talking about a synthesizer concussion. You'll find out what that is when you wake up. Check out my second channel if you haven't. I have a more elaborate / reaction type video to the Kyle Beats drama. There's a lot of reaction content on there, but it's pretty fucking funny, okay? Some of it's pretty fucking funny. Some of it's pretty fucking shitty too. I'll see you guys next time.